Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us this afternoon on the 3 p.m. I'm Anand Narasimhan. First up, their duplicity, their doublespeak has been exposed again. A military intelligence report nails the Pakistani hand in the attacks in Samba in late September. In fact, the Pak troops that opened fire are likely to have been trained at Pak Army special establishments.
Well, yes, this is an input that has been received from the Director General of the Military Intelligence, the boss of the Military Intelligence Service of the country, and it very clearly says terrorist meeting with ISI, and it also further goes on to mention that at least 6 terrorists were present when the Pakistani brigadier from the Inter-Service Intelligence Directorate was also present, coordinating the entire meeting. Very diabolically, it also mentions the fact that ISI brigadier had opined that no repeat strike should be carried out due to forthcoming meeting of the Prime Ministers of India and Pakistan. But it also says the terrorist leaders were adamant to carry out strikes at the earliest. What is more worrisome from the point of view of the security forces and the entire national security establishment is also the fact that it says the terrorist leaders agreed to send given number of cadres for carrying out suicide strikes, and then it then goes on to give the division of the various terrorist modules that are being sent by the various terrorist tanzeems from across the border, and the number in all is a fairly large number. 17 suicide strikes, 17 terrorists ready for suicide strikes is what this input particularly says.
Well, there are 2 or 3 angles to your question. The first is the report itself. The report very clearly once again reinforces what is now an article of faith in India and which continues to be denied by Pakistan, that Pakistan's army is really at the helm of this entire anti-Indian proxy war that continues to be unleashed from Pakistan. And the sad thing is that we continue to put so much at stake at the ability of Mr. Nawaz Sharif to deliver. But Nawaz Sharif is beginning to show his true intentions by what comments he has given yesterday on the way to Washington, and he is now under pressure to play to the gallery in Pakistan because things aren't moving within Pakistan the way Nawaz Sharif would have liked them to move. The economy is still a shambles, battle against terrorism is a disaster, and the people in Pakistan are now expecting him to go back to their hobby horse of raising the Kashmir issue in the international forum. But to go back to the issue about intelligence report and the fact that Pakistan's army has been hand in glove with it, I can quote you a number of books written by very eminent Western authors and even Pakistanis, which have clearly established the link between the Pakistan army and the terror groups.